Well, that was fun. If you see my wonderful Twitterversary video, you'll notice that there's something missing from the celebration. I'm going to hint about it, but I did have a plan for a large celebration. I thought it would be kind of ironic if it became a large celebration and not Twitter. I can't tell you the number of people that asked me when I told them that I had 18 years on Twitter. They're like going, Twitch is 18 years old? No, it's not. And even though I'm normally an early adopter for things, Twitch is one of the things that I came into late. And not only that, I know that it was an entire another year before I even, after I had the Twitch account. Actually, no, it wasn't a full year. Because, since I had my first Twitch account, because I had several Twitch accounts. Since I had several Twitch accounts, it's been it's been over a year before I became affiliate. And yeah, I'm not all that happy with Twitch either, but I've had 4 people confuse Twitter with Twitch. And at first I thought, did I say that wrong? Because I was calling it Twitterversary. And I've never used Twitcherversary. It's always been the affiliateversary, because that's when Twitch actually recognizes you when you're making them money. But yeah, my Twitterversary, 18 years on Twitter. It's actually seen various stages of me. It saw me in the throes of losing my company. How I started with it. It was a suggestion to me at the time to save my company with it. Or help save my company. I don't think it was supposed to be a be-all, end-all save. I didn't realize I was such a late adopter. I thought I did it within a year. But in July they're going to be celebrating 20 years, so I'm actually 2 years behind, not a year behind. I believe it was invite only originally, and I thought that I was on the ground floor with Twitter. I thought I was literally on the ground floor with it, with my original account, which is my legal name. That's what I use because I'm an idiot. I believe I used that account to create this account. So I don't know if you guys look back, you can actually see the one that invited me, or it could have been open. I don't remember. It was 18 years ago. I truly don't remember. I was trying to save my company at the time. Then I was trying to get back into the entertainment industry. Trying to set up gigs and stuff like that. And I tried to use Twitter to help that. So I had a lot of followers. It's kind of funny, like when I was doing it, I think it's because I realized I was not an early adopter of it, like I think I was. I mean, I've been on Twitter longer than freaking Musk, and almost all the original people who were on Twitter when I started, almost all the people that were on Twitter when I started, they're no longer there. Their accounts are gone. I mean, like, gone. It's not even like, oh. Maybe, could be, we could use this. Yeah, I know. It was, like, that stuff's gone. I don't know. No, that's not true. I was about to make a statement that's not true. I was going to say I don't know anybody that has either 18 years or more on here. I actually do know somebody who I believe has 19 years. One person. Other than that one person, I don't know of anybody else. Twitter was an incredible tool. I'm a Luddite. I had no idea how to really use it. I had to have people literally walk me through the whole fucking thing. Just like my streaming, just doing it all freaking backwards and let the chips fall where they may. I really didn't get it. I have to. I wish they kept some of my early posts. I had like one sentences that I was supposed to. I think it's 147 or 247. I don't know what the character count is now. At the time, it really was like, I think it was 100 characters. it really was like you write up a sentence, and when you get to 100 characters, at 99 characters, you put a dash in, and then you put a dash in on and you wrote 99 more characters. Some of my early tweets are just like, it was very frustrating at the time when I wrote them, but if I was looking back at it, I would just laugh. I would laugh at the almost absurdity, almost the insanity of it. I didn't use images. There was a lot of looking for actors, a lot of looking for companies. I think a few years later, I got the LinkedIn account, which absolutely did nothing to help me. Yeah, it's kind of, I think it would be kind of funny, like if you like look back at the early tweets. I think it was hysterical. What a freaking mess. I think you were limited with the number of tweets you could do in a day. You were limited with the number. I know you were limited with the number of people you could follow in a day, and it wasn't like 100 or 500. It was like 20. You could follow 20 people a day. I was always maxed out. I was when I was told that like you need more followers than following, and I'm like going, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense, because there's people that I'm going to follow that will never follow me back, and I want people to follow me. So I'm always going to have more. These are things that I should have been talking about, which I didn't talk about. You know what I ended up talking about? I ended up talking about Twitch. I think that's why, like, I got, people were like automatically thinking I was talking about Twitch. I could not do, like, this would have been impossible. I could not do a stream on Twitter, which is kind of what I was planning on doing. Last year, all my anniversaries and stuff like that kind of fell short. I was really in like a funk that I was just not getting out of. And I'm still, that's definitely something that I could talk about. I'm in that, just like last year, I'm in that funk again. People think when I talk about depression, I talk about like, that some outside force is influencing me. I could be having the greatest, all the greatest things could be happening to me all at once, and I would still be melancholy. I would still not be like, laughing and joking around, because my depression is chemical based. It's brain based. It's not, it doesn't even need an outside influence. In fact, bad shit could be happening, and because of the chemicals in my brain, I might not even get upset by them. The reverse also happens. When things could never go right, it looks like I could take it like a champ. It's how my brain is wired. It has nothing. My mood has nothing to do with what is happening to me. And the reason I say it like that is because I have a high empathy. And I could actually get triggered by people, who are highly emotional. I could get triggered. I mean, like, literally, it could trigger me. And sometimes, here's the batshit crazy thing about it. Sometimes not even affected. I'm like a freaking machine. So it's not a catch-all, and I don't have control over it. I just have to understand when it's happening. That's it. It's the best I can do. I remember when I was first getting diagnosed with this, they were like saying, "Do you have suicidal thoughts or anything like that?" And I'm like going, "Oh yeah, of course I do." Yeah, lock me up. I only got hit by a car. How about that? I was remanded against my will without somebody admitting me. After I don't want to say two strangers. I don't want to make it seem like I got mugged or anything like that. People that I did know and I knew very well wanted to try to kill me, and they beat the shit out of me. And I ended up accidentally walking in front of a car of a person that I know who was driving it. It was more. It wasn't like I was trying to get in front of the car. It was more like that's the only place I could have been, and they decided that was where they wanted to drive. I'm not going to say that they were trying to kill me. I think they were. I think that they wanted me dead. But I got I went to the hospital because I was dying, mostly from blood loss, and as soon as they patched me up and got me all better, and I kicked the priest out because they were telling him that I was going to die. As soon as the priest left, they basically took me to the top floor. I got to go to the psych ward where I was held. Lost my job. I was a shoe salesman at the time. Not the best job, not the worst job. But not the best job. It was definitely a job I could lose. And at least I think I was supposed to shoot something. So, I don't know. I might have been towing cars. One or the other. I've had so many freaking jobs, it's like timelines and stuff like that. Whatever it is, I lost that job. And that's how I lost that job. But I probably would have lost the job anyway because I wasn't a good fit for it, like most of my jobs. But I lost it in a way that I wasn't getting it back. How's that? Anyhow. Yeah, ask me if I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. This is definitely true when they basically admitted me. They admitted me to the hospital. I was 2 weeks in the hospital recovering. I had what little money that I had in my account I had to use for my hospital bills because that's how things worked back then. So they drained my account. My account's now drained because I couldn't pay the rest of my fucking medical bill. They wanted to make sure I wasn't going to go anywhere or do something crazy like indigent, I think is what they were worried that I was going to claim. Just saying that after taking my money, the rest of the bill they wanted it to be paid, and they wanted to know how I was going to pay it. Now, this is when I was diagnosed with clinical depression. So it could have been they wanted me to be clinically depressed. Maybe there is a different diagnosis for what I got. I definitely have a melancholy attitude towards things. Yeah, I was on Pamelar and Xanax. High doses too. Xanax, they had to literally like abruptly take me off of it because it's a tranquilizer and it's very addictive. And I was also considered to have an addictive personality. These are the clinical things that I would blah 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 blah. Yeah. So yeah, I don't self-diagnose myself. I know that depression is considered on the autism spectrum. I could be very autistic. I could have something totally different. Who knows? Who fucking knows? But yeah, how that relates to now, my nowisms. Because I thought I hit rock bottom then. I didn't know that there was even a further bottom. I didn't know that rock bottom, freaking the floor, freaking, there was a trap door. I was still standing on a trap door, and I fell even further. How I didn't die through this whole thing, knowing now, because I put myself in danger. Because the truth is that I don't have a danger sense. I don't know to be afraid. I don't know to be nervous. I don't know if I should be cautious about things. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid of spiders. I'm not afraid of snakes. Even poisonous ones. I'm not afraid of scorpions. I'm not afraid to die. But just because you're not afraid to die does not mean you're suicidal. Which I didn't know the difference. Young, dumb, and full of cum. I didn't know the difference. So I told them that I was suicidal. And I had suicidal thoughts. And the truth is that I've never had suicidal thoughts. I've never once thought of taking my life. And I know that doesn't make any sense whatsoever because of the dangerous situations I put myself into throughout my life. And this, but like I said, I had never thought once during all those times that I would die. Which isn't true. That isn't true either. Ice cream truck accident and my appendix bursting. I thought. Oh no, ice cream truck accident. I didn't think I was going to die. But my appendix bursting, I thought I was going to die. I felt like I was dying. How's that sound? But it's not suicidal. Where was I talking about? Where am I going with this? I just, like, when people ask me how I am and I say I'm a little depressed and people think, oh, well, what's going on? What's happening? And it's like it most likely is nothing. The time you have to worry is when I'm not freaking depressed and things are freaking on fire around me and I'm sitting there drinking my little cup of coffee saying it's fine. That's when you gotta be worried about me because I don't know that I'm in danger. My danger sense doesn't work. And even now, even with the depression on me, what it should do, and because I'm a freaking stubborn asshole, what it should do is it should stop me from streaming live. That's what it should do. It should just kill it. Just kill it completely. That's what it should do, but it doesn't do that. All right. Cool beans, comments below. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. And I will talk to you on the flip side. All right. Bye.